We are in Loc Muinne. Is that a harpy nest? Not with Roach, but with Iorveth.
I recognize this valley. This path leads to the city gates. We're almost there.
Harpy tracks everywhere. When were you here last?
A long time ago by your measure. King, we're wasting time.
What's came? Like friend or something?
These mountains have witnessed the fall of two civilizations. First that of the Vrans, and of ours, the ancient.
Damn it!
Vran. So Vran are extinct. They're an extinct race, huh? We've never seen a single one of them so far. And Shay though, I thought that was like a type of elf. Oh, I guess maybe the elves that we see right now are not that type of elf?
They may be about to witness the fall of a third. Did the elves conquer the Vrans?
No talking while fighting. Gotta concentrate. Did they?
No, disease did, and the climate. Long ago, the sources of the Pontard did not freeze over and flowed all year. Flowers still bloomed on these slopes in Velen.
I don't remember it being this snowy the last time we were here. We're not at the same place as we were with Roach, are we? Whoa, is it just me or is the comet getting bigger and closer? Oh. Oh, got a good sense for danger, Iorveth. We might not be at the same place as we started at on Roach's Loc Muinne path, but there's always one constant. These harpies, these goddamn harpies. Do we have any more of those harpy traps? I would be totally okay with making them go extinct here too. Why am I even picking it up? Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna look in the journal for a second because I saw that we had a new entry for the sorceress from Nilfgaard. And I kinda wanna see what For a Higher Cause is all about too.
Take that.
We're here to rescue Triss. I guess mainly me. I'm here to rescue Triss, but at the same time, we've got like a whole bunch of Saskia and Bergen, Pontar Valley stuff too. Oh, look at this. This is where the cart. Remember, there's like, Ericus is down there? Oh, so we are at the same place. Huh. I really don't remember it being this snowy though. Weird. For a Higher Cause. Behold the last part of the story about Geralt and the Assassins of Kings. In his search for the kidnapped Triss Merigold and the treacherous Sheila de Tanserville, Geralt arrived at Loc Muinne, an ancient city, once inhabited by the elves. The Witcher was in the company of Iorveth. Truly, should Geralt have a manticore on a leash, he would attract less attention from onlookers. Sheila de Tanserville being a villain, being treacherous. I feel like if you're just coming into this from Iorveth's side, then you don't really get it because we've never even talked to Sheila before. Not at all. Yeah, so far, between Roach's and Iorveth's side, I feel like there have been a few things that we benefited from doing Roach's side first. Benefited? Well, I don't know if it's intended, but for example, we found out that Saskia was Secession really early on because at the end of Roach's path, Sheila said Secession like 20 times, and we learned much more about Death Mold on Roach's side as well. The Troll of Ergen. A troll kidnapping a beautiful sorceress? I could believe that. A troll abandoned by his wife for that reason. That's ballad material. We read that part. The final episode took place when both creatures arrived in Bergen to help defend it. The Kedwenny had occasion to learn that the phrase, the monstrosities of war, can be more than a figure of speech. Hey, that's really rude of you, monstrosity. Yeah, same thing here. The Poisoning Priest. What? He has a name, doesn't he? Yeah, Olkin. The priest from Prince Stennis' retinue turned out to be directly responsible for the poisoning of Saskia. The clergyman apparently thought that a heavy dose of Thalmador would be more effective than prayer or excommunication. Unfortunately, because he was already dead, he could not answer for his deed. I had no idea before, but I think this is the guy who got his head smashed onto that rock that activated the Sabrina Glyphosig curse, which is why I completely forgot about him, because he died like instantaneously. Visionary, we read it. Yes. Vanamar. Sheelar Fitz-Esterlin's personal sorcerer had only just made Geralt's acquaintance when he died at the Witcher's hand. Asir Var Anahid? Somebody we never met on the other side, and she died instantaneously here too. She was part of the Lodge. Yeah, this person was in the books, but I don't think she actually did too much, at least up until where I read. But she is a Nilfgaardian, right. The sorceress came from Nilfgaard, or more precisely, from Vicovaro, a distinction of extreme importance to the highborn of the Empire, as I can attest from personal experience. That is because the term Nilfgaardian is reserved for native residents of the Empire's capital and its immediate vicinity. Asir Var Anahid was nothing like stereotypical Nilfgaardian sorceresses, unkempt things and unfashionable attire. On the contrary, she wore well-cut dresses and underlined her beauty with just the right touch of makeup, following the example of our sorceresses in the north. As momentous events played out in Loc Muinne, Asir was murdered, probably by her own countrymen, possibly on order of the Emperor himself. The hazy circumstances surrounding her death gave rise to much speculation in Nilfgaard, fueling propaganda and political conflicts for some time to come. At the moment, I'm a little bit puzzled by why they decided to kill her. She was on their side to begin with anyway, so why kill her? Triss? Kidnapped, never to be seen again. Triss, for a main character, she actually doesn't appear too much because she spends over half the game just missing. In Edirn. Yes, the search for Triss had ended with the discovery of a bitter truth. Transformed into a Nephrite figurine, she had ironically been in the possession of an oblivious Geralt for a time, and he had brought her straight to the Nilfgaardian camp. The Nilfgaardian emissary envisioned a special part for her in Loc Muinne. I feel like even on Roach's path, did we learn why they wanted to take Triss? Letho kidnapped Triss on the orders of Nilfgaard, but why? Did I forget? Dandelion is not in Loc Muinne. Geralt and Iorveth headed for Loc Muinne to meet their destiny, yet I stayed in Vergen a bit longer. I had more than enough material for new ballads, therefore I fought the urge to reach Loc Muinne in time to witness the important events transpiring there. Thus, I know the rest of the story only from the accounts of others, and yet I present it here as faithfully as possible. Anything omitted was surely not worth a mention in the first place. Vernon Roach. Geralt and Roach's ways parted. Vernon's help was unexpected, as it was invaluable. Even though Geralt stood on his opponents, Roach helped the Witcher, saving him from certain death. Furthermore, he did so out of kindness, thus proving the tales of his callousness are somewhat exaggerated. Roach not only provided him with valuable information, but also risked his neck, helping him to acquire royal blood. Though Geralt had not sided with him fully earlier, Vernon trusted that the Witcher would be able to get to Foltest's murderer. Though that meeting was to be their last, at least in this story. Oh, what? Seriously? Geralt never forgot the debt he owed to the Blue Stripes' captain. You know, one very important thing that we're going in here differently is Anais. On Roach's side, we saw that Anais was in the possession of Deathmold. Where is she here? Deathmold is dead. Do they still have her trapped in some prison somewhere? Sheelar Fitz-Esterlin. Many northern kings appear in this story, rash and thoughtful, amorous and frigid, brave and cowardly. The reader should easily see that should their crowns be removed and a pitchfork, sword, and a bunch of bills or a goat's apple be given in a scepter's stead, they would be as human as we are. The same, however, could not be said for the Emperor of Nilfgaard, the white flame dancing on the barrows of his enemies. What a fancy title. Whose shadow fell over all the events I've written down. You know, it's kind of crazy, like we have this whole storyline about Nilfgaard being our enemies, but we've never seen the Emperor of Nilfgaard before. Evidently he's still alive, because they talk about him and stuff, but never. I guess maybe because he's geographically too far away right now? In this case, the Shadow was represented by Sheelar Fitz-Esterlin, a consummate diplomat who started more than one war, only to end it accepting homage from the defeated. The meeting with Sheilard during Geralt's visit to the camp was not as friendly as their previous ones. It turned out that Sheilard's gambit saw the Witcher as a pawn blocking the way to Triss Merigold. Sheilard intended to use her in his political intrigues, and since Geralt had become an inconvenience, the envoy ordered him killed without a second thought. Then he headed for Loc Muinne. Intended to use Triss as a pawn? Would Triss listen to him though? Iorveth. Iorveth had been living in hatred and shedding human blood for years, and the question of whether he still knew what he was fighting for remained an open one. Even those who had known him longer had their doubts. When Iorveth disappeared after the poisoning of Saskia, nobody expected to see him again. Some whispered he had been behind the poisoning, or that he had simply lost the will to fight. Nobody believed his talk of elven archers. Time would show what his promises were worth. Yeah, in the beginning you thought it was kind of weird that Iorveth was so willing to side with the human Saskia, but it turns out she wasn't quite human to begin with, although she fights for humans. So in a way, Iorveth is still with the humans. At the time of the Pontar Valley anyway. The Scoia'tael doubtlessly had a sense of dramatic timing. His reinforcements could not have come at a more appropriate moment, and the emotion felt by all the defenders, including yours truly, was pure euphoria. In this moment, I am euphoric? Iorveth proved himself a person who does not waste words or abandon allies in need. If I had had any doubts about him, they dissipated together with the smoke which hung over Vergen. Iorveth was determined to save Saskia and settle the score with the sorceresses. He and Geralt set out to Loc Muinne to close the final chapter of the story. Zoltan Shive. One more difference coming into Loc Muinne here is that we're kind of on Saskia's side now, and Saskia is not doing well. She's being manipulated, mind-controlled, so we gotta save her. Whereas, if you came from the Kedwenis, it's kind of like, yay, we won the war, we own Vergen and the Pontar Valley now, okay, well, bye. And then you kind of go back to hanging out with the Temerians. I mean, strictly, we're not really on Saskia's side, but we fought together. There's a little bit of camaraderie there, you know? Zoltan? Zoltan won great renown during the defense of Vergen, closing the gate and stopping King Henselt's retreat nearly single-handedly. Thus he sealed the victory over the Kedweni army that memorable day. Just as I did, Zoltan decided to remain in Vergen when Geralt and Iorveth chose to travel to Loc Muinne to complete the final chapter of this story. There was still much to do in the newly independent Pontar Valley, and the dwarf turned out to be the right sort to take up some of the responsibilities. Seret Ox. We never even saw him. No face. Oh, this is completely different than when we were on Roach's side. Sometimes a person's name sinks into memory and brings fear into one's heart at its first mention. Who was the mysterious Seret? What goals drove him and what role would he play? Geralt had yet to learn all this. Seret was probably one of the Witchers Roach had mentioned. He and Ox trying to cover Letho's escape when Sheila located their hideout, though both died in the end. We know that? They completed the task, buying the last Kingslayer time to flee. Same thing. We don't know who Ox is. No. Henselt. Henselt accepted the unthinkable. He shed some of his royal blood for a stranger because he was threatened to do so and we had a freaking sword to his neck. The ruler could not have felt worse if he had been kicked in the crotch. Defeated by the Vergenian irregulars, comprising peasants, local gentry, dwarves and elves, and led by a female. He was forced to renounce his territorial claims to Edirn, and to officially confirm this at the Loc Muinne summit. I will remember the look on his grizzled mug for the rest of my life. Pretty embarrassing. You had a fully trained army and you got defeated. Philippa Eilhart. Philippa tricked everyone, not only casting a charm on Saskia under the guise of aid, but also using Geralt and Iorveth in her machinations. On the one hand, it was inevitable. On the other, it left a bitter aftertaste, giving rise to the thought that sorceresses' misdeeds are responsible for the widespread mistrust towards the profession, and perhaps even towards the female gender. Eilhart abducted Saskia and left for Loc Muinne. Back then, we did not know what she was planning. Poor Saskia. You know, we still haven't spoken to Saskia all too much. She's just sort of been someone very far away from us. Once Geralt discovered the whole truth about Saskia, all the pieces of the puzzle fell into place. Saskia, a high-bred dragon, could assume any form she desired, even that of a human. Oh, any form, not even just a human. Saskia had achieved a great victory, adding another chapter to her legend. There was, however, something baffling about the speed with which she set off for Loc Muinne, where she hoped to convince the rest of the north to recognize the Pontar Valley as an independent state. Yeah, cause the sorceresses right now, they don't have their own state, but they do have a lot of political influence because they station themselves at all the kingdoms. But if Saskia gets control of Pontar Valley, that's basically going to become sorceress state. Saskia was no longer her own mistress. He, or she, who could command the dragon, stood to attain great power indeed. Philippa Eilhart. Stennis, no idea what's going on with you so far. The young prince was found guilty of poisoning Saskia, but he could consider himself lucky as he was merely imprisoned and not torn to shreds by the mob. Now that Saskia is temporarily gone, that's actually a great opening for Prince Stennis to step in. If he's smart enough, or if he can get out of the angry mob. During the Battle of Vergen, Deathmold aided the attackers, using his magic to destroy fortifications and key defensive positions. It is clear that had they been deprived of his talents, the Kedwenis would not have penetrated so far. Though Henselt was spared because of his royal lineage, Deathmold met a fate appropriate for a tyrant's faithful and hated servant. The sorcerer's life ended in the central square of Vergen, a town he had hoped to help seize and bring to its knees. Well, we don't really get to see how much of a weirdo Deathmold is this time, unfortunately. Sabrina Gleifesig, somebody that we don't know anything about pretty much. If we just go with Iorveth? Yeah, she ended up at the stake because Henselt sentenced her to death. Whew. Now that we got all caught up, let's continue on. Or I can do my points first too. 1 talent. We can add it to... Can we get any more vigor? Are there any more vigor places or points where we can get vigor? No, that's pretty much it. Wanna try increasing Ard? Maybe. Yeah, I know we're going all the way back here, but Ard is something that I feel like could be more useful, especially by the end there. Remember how on the Roach's Path, we got that winter sign thing that upgraded Ard, but then we never really got a chance to use it. If we can get to it this time, then maybe we can start using Ard a little bit more. Is there a way for us to get past that peacefully? Let's get the Arakises first. Or not.
Knights of the Flaming Rose at a peace summit.
I wonder whose side they're on.
On that of whoever paid them.
They're like mercenaries, but worse, because they're like religious in a bad way. Well, we know it's Radovid.
Any idea who might have summoned them?
Radovid. Now the scum of the Order wear the Redanian coat of arms as they burn pyres. Witch hunts are their favorite pastime, or so I've heard.
Radovid witnessed what the Order did in Vizima. He saw the Grand Master's madness with his own eyes. Yet he gave them a new home. For a good reason, I expect.
That's easy. He needed a whip against Eilhart.
Exactly. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Iorveth is an elf. Pretty sure the knights are racist as hell.
They've made camp outside the city walls. Means they're not here in an official capacity.
Are they on vacation?
Maybe they just don't want to stand out.
Eilhart has a dragon up her sleeve. Radovid has invited a unit of the Order's knights.
Don't forget Sheila and Henselt.
It should be an interesting peace summit.
Sheila and Henselt. Ooh, that's a really interesting combination for the Kedwenis, because I'm pretty sure they're not on the same page. Or are they? Is Sheila gonna try to pretend to be with Henselt?
You shouldn't let them see you.
I know. To them, a good elf is a dead elf.
It's not because you're an elf, it's because you're Iorveth.
I'll try to enter the city through the caves. I'd advise you to do the same.
The knights will know I'm wanted, You know of a passage?
I know of a cave nearby. There are many ways to enter Loc Muinne, my friend.
If Radovid has summoned the Order, I'm certain the others have brought their armies as well.
The city must be full of soldiers. All of them sitting as if on a witch's bomb, waiting for a spark. But that may be to our advantage. If the rulers have holed themselves up in camps, it should be easy to move about between them.
Let's go before we get noticed.
Oh, that's right. It's on this side where the Ericus is. The cave entrance. But once we get inside, will that be okay? Because it's not like we were officially invited there. Come on, Ericuses.
Magic or danger?
That's synonymous. I think we can get the winter sign if we go to the cave path. Is there one behind me? Yes, there is. Whoa! Oh, I can never get over how they look completely different. It's so cool. The designs. Oh. Ah! Iorveth just went on without me. Oh my gosh. Hard to get through the thick armor. Ah. We have the heliotrope sign thing now, but we don't quite need it. I remember, wasn't there like really good armor here? Or something like that? Ericus stuff. Eyes, greater power mutagen. Ericus armor. It's here. No, actually there's not too much here, is there? Here. Deathwen. Daithwen. Daithwen. Silver sword. Way better than what I have right now by a long shot. Oh my goodness. Way better. Okay, cool. I don't think I have any more Ysgryth runes. No. We'll have to find the market guy inside. What the heck is this? Edirnian Special Forces Cockade? Whoa, this is... When did we get that? Oh. Alright, cool, cool. We'll leave it alone for now. And that's that. Iorveth, wait up! Wait up, buddy! Please don't tell me you left without me. It's kind of like, I assumed we were traveling together, but then he was like, oh, I would suggest that you go through the caves too. As if, like, we weren't actually together. I guess technically not. Yeah, because I am mainly here for Triss, and he's here for Saskia. For better or worse.
Good you're here. Look what I found.
Wow.
Keep your distance.
Already forgotten that a similar creature hung around my cave.
Your cave? Oh yeah, when we first met. It was right after we defeated an Ericus. Hello? Oh.
How many more can there be?
We'll save the Battle Fury for the big one. Oh, Iorveth! Are you doing anything? Right here. Oh! Why are there so many Ericuses around here? So when we slow down time, I guess they have a rougher time blocking. We can make more hits in. Oh, there's a shield though, so we can't walk out of the shield and still have the effect. No. Nilfgaardian leather Galligaskins? Not better than what we have right now. Okay, good, good. What am I using as a trophy, by the way? I haven't looked at that for so long. Karen, good with me. Oh. I don't remembering it being this filled with Endregas and stuff before. Especially not that big Ericus. No. Where are the rest of the Scoia'tael? Is it just me and Iorveth in Loc Muinne?
There's a forested valley on the other side of the city, once teeming with wildlife. It's now dead. The royal delegations arrived here that way.
I know. That's why we went around. What exactly killed the Vrans?
As the years went by and the climate turned colder, the Vrans had less and less food. Their hunters descended to the lowlands where they encountered the first human settlers and their plagues, typhus, dysentery, and pneumonia. The Vrans began to fall ill.
Thank God for modern medicine, huh? What do Vrans look like? We don't know anything about them. Are they humanoid? Are they tall? Are they short? Can they speak? Human? English, I guess? Polish? Hey! I still want the stuff, even if I'll never use it.
They tried to save themselves, building an aqueduct and sewers that rivaled today's. But it grew colder, and the canals remained frozen for most of the year. When the elves arrived, they encountered only ghosts, a dead city falling into ruin. The Enshe rebuilt it, restored its former beauty. Humans did not arrive here for many more years.
Wow. Loc Muinne is actually really, really old. No wonder it's so in disrepair. Right here. Winter Shroud. Yeah, we got a good thing going on with the yard. Let's try using it some more. So this is a way to sneak in.
Marshal Raupenek then swiftly proved himself more deadly than all diseases combined. He attacked at night, murdering all the city's inhabitants.
We're in Loc Muinne.
Oh.
We're on the fringes somewhere. We should find what we came for nearer the main quarters.
Let's go.
Oh, I wanted to get the end of that story. Was it basically, oh, humans came and killed everybody and took over and claimed everything as their own? I'm guessing that was the ending to the story there. Is it alright for us to... When can we stop hiding? Is what I wonder. Because once we meet people out here... Oh my god. They left? Iorveth? Iorveth? No. No. I'll come with you, Iorveth. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! Wait, where did he go? Iorveth? Would you like... Whoa, look at how much damage it did to me just now. Oh my goodness. Oh! We killed them quickly too, but oh my gosh, they really did a good number on me just now. That one gargoyle. And we're not even in the city yet. I remember when we first came in, I was done in by a gargoyle too. Woo! Oh my gosh. You can do this. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. I forget. They explode when they die. Don't take any chances. Oh my gosh. Iorveth, can you deal with that? Oh! It exploded into ice because of the art sign. That's new. Cool. Was this the place where there was a golem here? I'm not really in fighting form to fight a golem, but I would be interested to solve this puzzle again. Although I don't remember the symbols anymore. I don't.
Medallion's vibrating.
Yeah, but no stone golem here. A doe's long shadow, the moon quietly moans. It is autumn already. Animal? I don't remember it. I might have to buy that book again. Animal... And then what, like, celestial thing? Moon? Autumn? Season? Shadow? Like darkness or something? No, I'll have to come back later. I don't remember at all. Okay, well, I will be back. I will be back. What was the reward for that anyway? I forgot. Maybe it's not necessary that we do it. Should probably sheath my sword. Do we end up in the Temerian place here, or... That Temerians right outside. Whose camp would we be able to stay in? Saskia came by herself. Does she even have her own camp? Because technically, Pontar Valley would be... They're coming here to discuss the terms under which they would become their own little kingdom. But I don't think they would have their own camp yet. Who are those?
They gagged Philippa in the nick of time. She almost cast a spell. Rotting in the Redanian dungeon now in special shackles.
Radovid's right to show the witches their place.
I wonder what they'll do to her.
What?
Either the executioner or the monsters will have their fun. They say Loc Muinne's dungeons are full of scum of all kinds.
No idea what they locked her up for, but every sorceress is guilty of something.
True enough. Not likely to see anyone weeping for her.
A dungeon befits Philippa Eilhart very well, though gallows would be even better.
If they killed her, you can forget about healing Saskia.
They must guard her as heavily as the Emperor's bedchamber. We'll not get in there.
I'm in no hurry to visit the Emperor's bedchamber, but we've got to get into the dungeon.
Look for a passage through the sewers. I'll locate Eilhart's quarters. If she didn't expect to be arrested, I may find something interesting there.
That's right! I completely forgot, but Philippa is the Redanian sorceress. So she came here with Saskia, and then Radovid instantaneously put her in jail? Oh, I guess if she comes back here and Redania's here, she's gotta represent Redania, not Pontar Valley. Oh. You got a plan with this? We could do that.
I can think of a quicker way into the dungeon than the sewers. I just need to get arrested.
They'll take your weapons and put you in shackles, though there is some chance you'll wind up in Philippa's cell.
I'll manage. Wandering through the tunnels would take too much time.
Let's go then.
I'll find Philippa. You search her quarters.
Right. We learned a lot the last time we browsed through her things. Va fail, Gwynblade.
Did I commit to this? Yeah, get the guard's attention or just find her through the sewers. I don't want to lose my weapons. Let's try to... Yeah, although it sounds fun to get arrested, I don't want to lose my weapons. Okay, they're not here anymore. Good. There are a lot of red dots on the map though, so we should be careful. Are there gargoyles here? God.
I'm too old for this.
Do not attract the guard's attention. Kills gargoyles noisily right outside. Oh, we know where Philippa's room is. I remember, I looked at it and I was like, why the heck is her room connected to the sewers? That's why. That's why.
My medallion.
Pretty sure there was a golem down here. I will come back once I get the book. I can't remember the signs right now. Something about animals and like rivers and stuff. Dead people, dead corpses. Whoa, look at the freaking map. That's a lot of red dots. It's a lot of red dots. How do we... Can we just walk past? Is that okay? Those are the Temerians. Oh, what the... Those are the mercenaries. The Nilfgaard mercenaries out to get me, I think. Are they gonna care?
I don't believe you killed Foltest.
I didn't.
But a bounty is a bounty. I'm sure you understand. As a professional, it's nothing personal.
One more windbag.
Yeah. Ooh, I don't have full health though. Should be a little bit careful. Hey, I've just remembered, we're wearing the armor of Loc Muinne. So I guess we're kind of like native looking here. Although native only to the Vrans, I would imagine. Which would be like years ago. Not exactly helpful in this situation. Oh, let's be careful not to get too close to those guards, just in case. Ow! Whoa, look at my health!
Damn it!
Oh my gosh, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, last guy, last guy. Ooh! Beautiful! Last execution hit. Arrest warrant. Yes, yes. What about your leather trousers and Nilfgaardian stuff? The percentages are much higher, except it doesn't have poison. I guess I'll take this one. Sure, why not? This one, the percentages are better. Okay, I'm Nilfgaardian now. Take away my sword, just in case. You don't want anyone... I'm glowing in the distance. Hope they don't notice me. Oh.
I knew we'd meet again.
Not you.
Silgrat doesn't forget humiliation.
Selkirk's brother.
What do you want?
You won't win this time. All of Edirn will know the power of Silgrat's fist. Stand and fight.
Okay. Oh, you want to fight me? Look at me, I'm glowing. By the way, does this guy look like, Josh from Until Dawn? I don't know the actor's name. Doesn't he look exactly like that guy? The guy who plays the main character in Mr. Robot.
Be off! Oh, the fucking shame.
Well, I guess that's settled.
Yes?
Oh.
The mages will be overjoyed if you sign their treaty. Any idea who'd be the advisor in Vengerberg?
They insist on appointing the advisors themselves, though I doubt Saskia will accept that.
Anything can happen.
That lass will allow no one to control her. I've been observing her. She's a splendid commander.
Making her even more dangerous if anyone manages to manipulate her.
I'm not sure I understand.
Just thinking aloud.
Not looking good.
I guess you're here about the war with Kedwin.
They wouldn't let us near Natalis, and Radovid refuses an audience. Scandalous. The mages drone on about their coven of advisors, but even they don't take us seriously. Perhaps the prince could get something, but I'm not certain they'll let him into the talks. Henselt protested, and the others are too cowardly to stand up to him. As a result, we are not officially here.
Henselt can't openly interfere in your matters.
Who's to stop him? He claims the prince is preparing to set a dangerous precedent by eradicating serfdom.
Terrible crime. Next thing you know, he'll do away with court protocol.
Yeah, in a situation like this, it would be really helpful to have someone like Stennis here. Someone with royal blood, because you know these people don't listen to anybody, except for those with the right kind of blood. And we're here to negotiate for Pontar Valley to become official, but currently it's not, so people don't really care about me right now. Poker?
How can I help?
I want to play dice.
You must first prove you're good enough by defeating the elves who play here.
Yes, yes, I remember.
What can I do for you?
Do you play dice?
Would you like to join us?
I'm just thinking now, if people came here for delegations and like meetings and stuff, then who the heck are these native Loc Muinne people? They just randomly live here?
Sure.
Who would you like to play?
Both of you. At the same time. Alright. All in? Or nothing? Oh, even raised it, huh? A pair? They've got also a pair. Well, my pair is bigger, yes, yes. For now, anyway. Another pair. No! What? Oh, they got 3 of a kind. Oh my god. I win with 2 pairs.
You win.
Thanks. Yay.
Care to play dice?
Yeah, let's go. Oh! I accidentally rolled a dice outside and I still won! Yay! They resigned.
Congratulations. You've won.
Thanks for the game.
Thanks for the money, more like.
Yes.
Let's play dice.
You must first defeat my teacher. He's a master of magic,
Oh.
but grossly my inferior when it comes to dice.
Okay, cool.
How can I help?
Don't leave! Don't
I
leave!
wanna play dice.
I could use some coin. Shall we play now?
You could use some coin, so could I. That guy is just moaning in the background now, injured. His ego injured. Selkirk's brother. I guess the genes don't run in the family. 4 of a kind, finally. Oh my gosh.
You've won.
Who can I play next?
My apprentice. She's a mere learner in magic, but she's a true master in dice.
On average, I've been losing to everybody here multiple times before I win.
Yes.
Let's play dice.
Shall we?
Does the guy in the back want to play dice too? He looks like he does want to play. 3 of a kind. Good start. Good start. What does he have? Oh, no. He has 2 of a, pair. Oh, there we go. Woo!
You fully deserve this coin.
Who else can I play?
The incredible Lockhart.
Sounds arrogant. Where do I find him?
Somewhere around the market, most likely.
Thanks.
Okay. The market. Is that actually a place that we can go to? Because I'm still worried right now. Are we okay to wander around here? I feel like maybe no. Reach the imprisoned Philippa Eilhart through the sewers or get the guards' attention. Yeah, let's switch it back to that. Okay, well, we finished with this one. Score to settle. Oh, it's like 2 different quests here. Okay. I think I know where the sewer entrance is. If not the one that's in Philippa's room, there was also another one that was right next to the mighty Numa, which will let us do arm wrestling too. Last time we kind of just defeated him, but I think there was an option to like talk to his apprentice first, so that we can take the steroids to beat him back. What's the sound? Dog? Oh! Oh my god, that really... I feel like we've had this exact same scenario before. Getting completely freaked out by this random harpy here. Oh my god.
Die.
Die. This is a Kedwenny guy. There's a unicorn. Oh, that's it. Just random dead people here. People don't even clean up the corpses. No. Okay. The sewer... No, these are just peasants. That is a Nilfgaardian. Yeah, look, there's they're red on the map, so I don't think we should go near them.
True Gale. Welcome.
Hey, you remind me of that guy from The Witcher 1, the other stuttering guy.
Oh, it's a lovely day today.
Welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's try to avoid the Nilfgaardians. All guards. When they say guards, they mean any guards, right? Not just Nilfgaardians, not Temerians, but anybody. They're falling asleep anyway. It's fine. Ooh, something's going on there.
Hey. At your service.
Do you sell anything? Ethan? That's such a normal name. Aw.
Ah.
Okay.
Now you tell me. I don't work with sorceresses. This is no job for me.
What's going on? Are you about to fight?
The Conclave has forbidden dueling.
You can't just back out. We agreed. We have commitments to fulfill.
You did take an advance on your fee.
And I'm keeping it. Don't you follow me.
Witcher Geralt. A sight for sore eyes you are. May we speak?
Didn't expect to see you again. Certainly not here.
Loc Muinne is an intriguing place.
What? Who is this?
For scientists especially.
Oh!
We've mounted a small expedition and require protection.
Holy crap, I completely forgot about this guy. This is the guy back in chapter 1. They were like, Geralt, let us experiment on you. And then like they just left and I completely forgot about it because on Roach's side, nothing ever happened with that. Hey, haven't seen you for like literally for the past 30 hours. Oh my god.
What kind of expedition are we talking about?
We have irrefutable evidence that Entangled laboratory is located in Loc Muinne.
We need an armed man to protect us from the filth in the sewers. They're infested with monsters.
The details you'll get from our employer.
A sorceress.
Who?
I know a thing or two about monsters, and about sorceresses. What's this one's name?
I'm sorry, but we cannot disclose her name until you agree to join us.
Nice talking to you then.
Cynthia! Her name is Cynthia!
Oh. We don't need a flashback for this. I remember who she is. What? We did not hear those noises. What? We didn't hear those noises the first time around, did we? Oh my god.
What was Der Hannah doing in this city?
Everyone's heard of his 1,000 genie curse, but few know that he also had a penchant for the history of Loc Muinne. He was particularly interested in the Vrans and their ultimate decline as a civilization. In his memoirs, he mentions that he left his archive here. That's how we pinpointed the location of his laboratory.
You did?
The sorceress did, in point of fact.
But we're the ones who know everything about Der Hannah.
I wrote my dissertation about the man. To arrive at the laboratory, we must pass through the sewers.
Okay. Okay. Learning about the Vrans sounds interesting. And what was that about the potion anyway?
Remember that potion you gave me back in Flotsam?
Of course. How's the experiment going? Noticed any side effects?
Or peculiar interactions with other potions?
Yeah, every time I mix it with vodka, my tongue gets hairy.
Really? Really? Okay.
All right, I'm willing to help.
You won't regret it.
Where do we start?
We've gained access to an ancient crypt where mages were laid to rest. It's beneath that tower. Our companions await us there.
We shouldn't accept this one though, because this one's Nilfgaardian. Cynthia. Why would we help with Cynthia? Yeah, this one. Well, I mean, we're gonna do it anyway, of course, but I feel like maybe we shouldn't. Because we know that Nilfgaardians took Triss, and Cynthia's Nilfgaardian, and you don't really want to do things for Nilfgaardians. But at the same time, I want to learn about the laboratory. They were alchemists, those guys. Shady characters calling themselves scholars. Though they were certainly not known in academic circles. Okay. This is a side quest. I guess we should do that right now then, huh? Because it's a side quest? While we're in the market though. Hold up. Oh, this is where we go, right here? I just wanna talk to the people in the market first.